guys? This is Mateo's 2020 Politics here. And so, Kirsten Gillibrand has dropped out of the race. Now, what did I think of her? Well, I kind of thought of her as like a so-so candidate. You know, she wasn't really progressive or a centrist. She was just much more of a moderate candidate. Fighting for women's rights. She was for Medicare for all. She was against tuition-free public college. So I guess I respected her. Like, I think I'm undecided. I wouldn't approve or disapprove of her. You know, she's kind of like a Kamala Harris, except for women, not for black people. And my mom was reading the New York Times, and that was the first article written on her dropping out. And it was written just a few minutes after she had dropped out. So, then over time, over the next half hour, more articles and videos started to come out of her dropping out. So I'm like, okay, I'll make a video on it. So, yeah, I mean, the thing is that at least she's smart enough to realize, okay, I've made it to the first two debates, but I'm obviously not going to make it to the third debate. Now, the requirements for the next debates are just going to get harder and harder, so I may as well drop out. You see, with other candidates like Tim Ryan or John Delaney, you know, they're stubborn. They're just like, I don't care if I don't make it. I'm still going to run. I'll still win. But, you know, with her, she understands. At least she gets to tell her grandchildren, look, at least, of all the debates that were happening while I was in the race, I was in them. You know, there wasn't a single debate where, like, I missed it. I wasn't invited. But, you know, today's the last day for the qualification process for the third debate. Only 10 people made it. Which is, I guess you can consider the top 10 strongest candidates. That's Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, Kamala Harris, Pete Buttigieg, Beto O'Rourke, Cory Booker, Amy Klobuchar, Andrew Yang, and Julian Castro. So you have 10, right? So she was actually, Gillibrand was actually decently pretty close to making it to the third debate. And, you know, but I think she knew, you know, it's going to get harder. I should probably drop out. Today was the last day to qualify for it, you know, because tonight at 11:59 p.m., they're going to, like, you know, whoever didn't make it, they're not going to make it. And I remember Tom Steyer, a poll was going to come out this morning that was expected to make him have 2%, which would have been just enough to get him into the debates, but thankfully it didn't. So he couldn't buy his way into the debates. Now, what is upsetting is that if he doesn't make it, then Tulsi Gabbard doesn't make it, because she is like, they're both very close. So, is it worth sacrificing Tulsi Gabbard's, is it worth sacrificing Tulsi Gabbard's not being a debate in order to prevent Tom Steyer from being in it? Yes. So, you know, I'd be willing to make Tulsi Gabbard sit out of the debate in order to make Tom Steyer sit out. Because, you know, because even if she would have made it into the debates, Tulsi Gabbard, that means that Tom Steyer would have made it too, since he was closer to her. So, I mean, yeah, but you have, the closest ones to making it were Marianne Williamson, Tom Steyer, Tulsi Gabbard, Kirsten Gillibrand, and even Jay Inslee. But Jay Inslee, he like half qualified. He got the donor threshold, but he decided to drop out. So he was also smart. Again, a few candidates are just gonna stay in because they don't understand that they're gonna lose. So thanks for watching this video, guys, and bye. We now have 20 candidates left, according to some websites. But in my opinion, it's more like 18 because I don't consider two of them actual major candidates. Those are Wayne Messam and Joe Sestak. So See you guys later, and bye.